So in today's class, we will continue with matrices for BTech. So as you know, an array of elements is a matrix like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a matrix. Okay, the horizontal ones are called rows and the vertical ones are called columns. And now in this matrix, you can see you have two rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So we write it as 2 by 4. If the matrix is like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 3 by 3 matrix. Here you have 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay. So whenever number of rows is equal to number of columns, it is called as square matrix. And whenever number of rows is not equal to number of columns, it is called rectangular matrix. And the one which I wrote here, 2 by 4, 3 by 3, this is called order of matrix. Understood? Now addition of matrices is very easy. We add with the corresponding element, like suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 3, 1, 4, 5, 2. Suppose we will add with the corresponding elements, we add. Okay, here also with the corresponding elements, we add. Addition and subtraction is the same. But when we come to multiplication, number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to number of rows of the second matrix. Okay, then only you can multiply two matrices. And suppose if you have only one column, you call it as column matrix. Suppose if you have only one row, this is called row matrix. Okay. Now, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 3 by 3 matrix. First element of the first row, second element of the second row, third element of the third row. This makes a principal diagonal. Okay. And if all principal diagonal elements are ones and remaining all are zeros, this is called identity matrix denoted by I. You can also denote it by I3 because it is a 3 by 3 matrix. Understood? If I write 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is a 4 by 4 matrix, but it is an identity matrix, so we can write I4. Did you understand? And if all the elements of a matrix are zeros, you call it as a null matrix. Okay. And the elements of principal diagonal, okay, they are called diagonal elements. If you add all the principal diagonal elements, you get trace of a matrix. Suppose this is A. So trace of A can be written as TR of A, that is we are adding all principal diagonal elements. We got it as 6. Understood? Now I have already told you about addition, subtraction and multiplication. Now let us discuss about triangular matrix. If suppose below the diagonal you have all zeros and above the diagonal you have some numbers like 4, 5, 6. Okay, so below the diagonal you have all zeros, so it is called upper triangular matrix. And above the triangular, like above the principal diagonal, if you have all zeros and below you have all non-zeros, like suppose 5, 6, 7. Above the diagonal, you have all zeros. So it is called lower triangular matrix. And suppose you have the diagonal is 1, 2, 3, and above also you have zeros, below also you have zeros. This is called triangular matrix. Okay, this is simply called as triangular matrix. Now you see, how do you get a square? You get a square by multiplying a 2 times. If you get a square is equal to a, then such matrix is called as idempotent matrix. Okay. And if a power how much ever times you multiply, you are getting a null matrix, then it is called as nilpotent matrix. If suppose a square is equal to I, then you call it as involutory matrix. Okay. Now let us see how about transpose of a matrix. Very, very important. Transpose means interchanging rows and columns. So this row I will write in the form of a column. This row I will write in the form of a column. Then again this row I will write in the form of a column. So if this is A, then this will be A transpose. So because you have a square matrix, there is no change in the order because this is also 3 by 3. This is also 3 by 3. But when it is a rectangular matrix, that is when number of rows is not equal to number of columns, then the order will change. The order will be reversed. Like suppose if you have a 2 by 3 matrix and if you are transposing it, it will become 3 by 2 matrix. Did you understand? This is about transpose of a matrix. Now coming to adjoint of a matrix. Okay. If suppose the matrix is A, B, C, D, then adjoint will be you interchange these two, D and A. You change the signs of these two, minus B and minus C. This is adjoint for a 2 by 2 matrix. But for a 3 by 3 matrix, first you should find out cofactors. You will get a cofactor matrix. Then you transpose that cofactor matrix. You will get adjoint of A. Okay, after you get adjoint of A, how do you get inverse of A? 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. Now, how do you find determinant A, B, C, D is given? Just you cross multiply this AD minus BC. This is how you get the determinant. Now, after understanding how to find out inverse, let us see what do you mean by singular and non-singular matrix. So, if determinant of A is 0, it is called as singular. And if determinant of A is not equal to 0, it is called as non-singular. Okay. And if a matrix possess inverse, then such matrix is said to be invertible. Understood? Now coming to symmetric matrix. If A transpose is equal to A, it is called symmetric. And if A transpose is equal to minus A, it is called skew symmetric. Then if A into A transpose is equal to I and also A transpose into A is I, such matrices are called orthogonal matrix. Okay. So what is rank of a matrix? Let A be an m by n matrix. If A is a null matrix, then rank is 0. And if A is non-zero matrix, then we can say R is the rank of A if the first condition is every R plus 1th order minor of A is 0. And number 2 is there exist at least one rth order minor of A which is not 0, and rank of A is denoted by row of A. This letter is called row. This is not P. Okay, we write this way. See, the reverse way. So this definition is very useful to understand what rank is. So to find out rank of A, if m and n both are greater than 4, then this definition will not work. This definition will work only if there are 4 rows and 4 columns maximum. Okay. Now let us see what is echelon form of a matrix. So write down, a matrix is said to be in echelon form if it has the following properties. What are the properties? Number 1, 0 rows, if any, are below any non-zero row. Number 2, the first non-zero entry in each non-zero row is equal to 1. Number 3, the number of zeros before the first non-zero element in a row is less than the number of such zeros in the next row. So I will show you some examples here. 1 0 0 0, 0 1 0 0, 0 0 1 1, 0 0 0 0. So the row where you have all zeros, that is called as a zero row. And where you have at least one non-zero element, that is a non-zero row. Always remember, zero row lies below the non-zero row. Now let us take the problems. Reduce the matrix A is equal to 1 2 3 0 2 4 3 2 3 2 1 3 6 8 7 5 into echelon form and hence find its rank. So first let us write the given matrix. Given A is equal to 1 2 3 0 2 4 3 2 3 2 1 3 6 8 7 5. Okay, this is a matrix. Now what we will do is we want to convert this into identity matrix. So we will make these 3 zeros. Now, how can I make these three zeros with the help of the first row? That is the first element 1. Now, 2 minus 2 will become 0. So, I should make this as 2. This 1 I should make as 2. So, what transformation I can do? R2 minus 2R1. Understood? We are multiplying second row with 2 and subtracting from, sorry, first row we are multiplying with 2 and we are subtracting from the second row. Now the same way, third row, R3 minus 3R1. Now when you are doing the third row, we multiply first row with 3 and then subtract it from R3. The same way, R4 minus 6R1. Understood? So when you are applying row transformation, this becomes augmented matrix. So this symbol is for augmented matrix. Okay. First row we are not changing. So it will become 1, 2, 3, 0. No change. Now all the calculations here, if you want, you can do in the rough. So here we are multiplying R2 minus 2R1. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Then 3 minus 6 is minus 2. Then 2 minus 0 is 2. Now moving on to the third row. 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 minus 6 minus 4. 1 minus 9 minus 8. 3 minus 0 is 3. Now fourth row. 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 8 is 0. 1 minute, 1 minute. 6 minus 6 is 0, right? Here we are multiplying the first row with 6. So 1 6 are 6, 6 minus 6 is 0. 2 6 are 12. Then 8 minus 12 is minus 4. This will become minus 4. Now 3 6 are 18. 7 minus 18 is minus 11. Now 0 6 are 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. This is the matrix we obtained now. Okay, now what we will do is, we will interchange second and third row. So for interchanging, we use this symbol. R2 and R3 we are interchanging now. So that will become, first row we are not changing. Second and third we are interchanging. So third row will come in second, second will go to the third. So this will become 0 minus 4 minus 8, 3. 0, 0 minus 2, 2. Fourth row we are not disturbing. 0 minus 4 minus 11 and 5. Okay. Now what we are doing is, here you got a 0. Below that also I want a 0. So I am making this element as 0 now. So how can we make this element as 0? I can subtract this from the second row. Here also you have minus 4. In the second row also you have minus 4. If we subtract these two, it will become 0. So what transformation I should take? R4 is R4 minus R2. Now first, second and third row I am not changing. 1, 2, 3, 0. 0 minus 4 minus 8, 3. 0, 0 minus 2, 2. Now fourth row we are subtracting R4 minus R2. 0 minus 0 is 0. Minus 4 plus 4 will become 0. Minus 11 plus 8 will become minus 3. 5 minus 3 will become 2. There is a correction to be done. This is 3 because 3 minus 6 will give you minus 3. So this element will become minus 3 and this element will become minus 3. Now you can see R3 and R4 are completely same. So we will subtract them. So can I do R4 is R4 minus R3? So what do we get over here? First three rows are same. 1, 2, 3, 0. 0 minus 4 minus 8, 3. 0, 0 minus 3, 2. 0, 0, 0, 0. So you can see there are three non-zero rows because only the last row is all zeros. So first three are non-zero rows. Therefore, number of non-zero rows is equal to 3. Hence, rank is 3. Let us take the second question. Reduce the matrix to echelon form and find its rank. So first let us write given matrix. Given A is equal to 1, 3, 3 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 2 minus 5, 2 minus 3, minus 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Now already the first element is 1. So below 1, whatever numbers you have, let us make those zeros. These three numbers we will make zeros by using the first row. So R2 is R2 minus R1. R3 is R3 minus 2R1. And R4 is just if you add them, you will get a 0. Minus 1 plus 1 makes 0. So here we have to add. When there is change in sign, we have to add. When they are of the same sign, we have to subtract. So R4 is R4 plus R1. So that is equal to, now first row we are writing as it is. 1, 3, 3 minus 1. Now you subtract second row minus first row. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. 0 minus of minus will become plus 1. When you are subtracting, the second number will change the sign. Okay. Now R3 minus 2R1. So 1 into 1 is, 1 into 2 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 into 2 is 6. Minus 5 minus 6 will become minus 11. Now 3 into 2 is 6. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Then minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. Now fourth row we are adding with first row. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 1 plus 3 is 4. 0 plus 3 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. So here 0 plus 3 makes 3, not 4. So this will be 3. And this will be minus 3, no? In the question it is minus 3. 1 minus 3, 3 minus 1. So this is minus 3. Okay. And over here again the numbers will change. This is minus 3, no? So this is 0 minus 2 and this will become 2. This will become 2. 2 and this will become minus 1.